Today it's a sketchbook tour, but also a bonus of stickers. Hello and welcome back to a kooky corner of YouTube. Today I'm going to take you through this sketchbook which I have recently completed, and I thought you might like to have a little glimpse through. It's one, I think it was 2023 perhaps. Yeah, 2023 is when I think this one was done. So 2022 or 2023. It's taken a while because I've had spare pages and I've just recently filled them. So here we go. Let's have a little look. Now, it's quite appropriate because this is when I was trying to do the 100-day project previously. And I had a theme and everything, and it was going really well, and until it didn't. So let's have a little look through. We obviously have an owl here. He isn't a sticker, by the way, he's just a piece of paper that's stuck in there. Got some cupcakes. I made these out of felt. So not quite sure why they ended up in there, but they did. And then it became the 100 days of kawaii doodles. That's what I was trying. So I was going for cutie, I was going for kawaii. I'm just taking these old spectacles off from around my neck. There we go. So 100 days of cute, because I kind of like cute. I like kawaii. I like cute Japanese sketches. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do 100 days of it. And it all started off fairly well. So the first one was Bertie the Bat. Now Bertie he's kind of one of my OG characters. He's one of the people, I wrote a poem for him. He always crops up quite a bit, and I do love Bertie. And I've made him in felt quite a few times. So that's Bertie the Bat in his little starlit sky. Then we got Stormzy. He's not a happy looking cloud, is he? Let's be fair. Tulip and Sunny. So we've got these two little happy little flower and sunshine. Yeah, enjoyed it. Here's Frank the Tiger. 2022. This tells us. So it must have been the year of the tiger. Right, that puts it into context. So we've got a little tiger boy there. He's got some nice little fangs going on. Colin Cupcake. I was really into my cupcakes at this point in time, and I was making felt ones. I still have some. I've still got some felt cupcakes hanging around somewhere. And I really enjoy making those. They're quite fun and they're quite nice to give away as gifts. I can't remember if I've ever done a video on them. I think I probably have. Yeah, I think I have. I think we've done a video on them where we've made them into little cards and things. But these were brooches and they had little brooch backs on. Enjoyed those. Rusty the Robot. He's not very rusty at all, is he? In fact, he's very unrusty. Quite recently, I'm getting back into robots again, and that's going to be for another video because I've got a whole other story about that. Wordle. Yeah, 2022. I was obsessed. I mean, obsessed with Wordle. I'm just going to show you this guy down here somewhere. He's hiding underneath. I can't find him. There's lots of jingly things going on. No, I can't find him. I did a little crocheted Wordle. I'm going to see if I can find him. Here he is. I was completely obsessed with Wordle. It was one of the things I had to do. I had to do it every day, and then I'd had to try and do it in as quick a time as possible. So that was my. He's quite cute though still. Yeah, that was my obsession then. Drips, Drops and Dudley. So here is Drips and Drops, and there's Dudley on top. He's a little bit of scoop of cream. Bunny, 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 Bunny. I don't know why I said it like that. She's quite cute. I absolutely adore. There's this pencil. I think it's a Charisma colour pencil, and it's in like a coral colour. Obsessed. I love that kind of red. I'm not a bright red in your face, but I love coral red. And so she's got a nice coral red background. Tea and cookies. So there's tea, there's the cookies. We've got a Kakeshi doll. I have quite a few of those, or I did have quite a few of those hanging around as well. Can't find her. Here she is. So she was the model for the drawing. There she is. See, even after all these years, I still have all these little creatures that still hang out with me on my desk. Candy cat, I absolutely adore this little cat. I'd love to make this in felt. I might actually have a go at that some point in time. This is why it's good to keep sketchbooks, because you do go back to them and find inspiration. That's going back to the robot thing, which I'm going to come on to in another video. Casey Cactus, he's a happy chappy, isn't he? Then we've got Bruce the bear. I do a lot of bear things. I've done bear brooches and bears and not actual bears, you know, but teddy bears. Taco and Nacho. Well, nachos to be precise. And a taco there. We've got egg and toast. I was clearly very hungry at these points. Just drawing my breakfast. Ferdinand's and Franz. I love frogs, and I'm still hopeful that one day he will be made into a brooch. And there is Franz, his friend, the bird. We've got Pom Pom. Pom Pom is very cute indeed, and again, it's crying out to be made into a felt brooch. This is Fergus the fish. He's looking very thoughtfully at that piece of floating whatever it is in its tank. Christopher crocodile. All crocodiles, and this is a rule never to be broken, all crocodiles are called Christopher. So he's not broken any rules, so I won't need to do anything about that. Marlon and Tweak. Marlon is the mushroom and Tweak is that little caterpillar who I love. I love him so much. I still love him. Okay, so now we've got Osmond Owl. Osmond. Anybody else used to listen to the Osmonds? It's just me then, is it? Okay, it's just me. I was clearly listening to the Osmonds at this point in time. Possibly might have been replaying Crazy Horses over and over again at this point. Kind of makes me remember that, yes. Kendrick the llama. I'm not quite sure where his name came from. I'm not quite sure where the colour scheme came from, but Kendrick is a statement, really, isn't he? We've got Ava Axolotl. Now, this takes me right up to date with the Axolotl song that I'm obsessed with on Instagram. I'm sure you all know the one, you know, that there's an axolotl on the pink stairs. That one. Yeah, I'm not going to sing you the whole thing. Love that. Love axolotls. Rodney the red panda. Stanley the snake, and he's given you a nice loving hiss there. Sniff the spider. Sorry, if you are if you're not fond of spiders, how can you not be fond of this one? Look, so friendly. We've got Oti the polar bear cub. We've got Pinky Chick. That reminds me of Fabulous Jacks. You're the Pinky Chick. Strawberry snail, again crying out to be made into a brooch, which I may still do. We've got Corrigan the crow. We all know that I love crows and corvids, so there had to be one in here somewhere, and he's stealing stars basically. Shelby the sheep, very cute. This is Harold Hare. He's looking a bit pensive. I have a feeling, you know, bunnies do not like bows. They just don't. They just don't. They're just not fond of it. Like I said in my Easter owl video, bunnies were never meant to deliver eggs. They don't know anything about them. How did they get the job? I don't know. I don't understand. But the bee with his little strawberry, I love him as well. I love all of these actually. I love all the creatures. Isn't it strange, isn't it? You can create things and you actually go back and think, oh, that was rubbish. And then you actually look at them and think, do you know what? I actually have a soft spot for you. Like Dagwort the Dragon. Now, I went in with some blending here. I did a bit of pencil blending. Proud of myself there. He's a mood, isn't he? Darcy. Oh, Darcy, you're cute too. And Bounce the bird is basically just a circle with wings, isn't he? To be fair. We've got Elvis. He's the king of the lions. We've got another owl. Are you surprised? Message me in the box down below if you're surprised that there's another owl. Then we've got Simon the shark. Here he is swimming around very happily. Flit the butterfly. And we've got Wilf the wolf, who's wolf whistling at the moon. Questionable taste? I don't know. Maybe. Cactus family. Yay! We've got the dad. I think that's probably the mum there, and we've got all the wayward kids hanging off there. Spike, who's holding his star balloon. I've got a thing about stars, haven't I? And I really do. It's not going to go away. So we all better get used to it, really. Pierre the pear. He is a French pear. Yeah, I reckon it could be a brooch as well. Wally the whale. And this is where it all went to heck. So I got to 47. What happened? What didn't happen? Clearly 47 didn't happen. So then we got Basil Owl. Now Basil Owl was made into a brooch, and many brooches were made from basil. So I think there's a pattern for him somewhere. Here's Cinder Cat. I'm clearly getting really kind of antsy at this point in time because I don't think Cinder's as good as some of the other ones I did. Gloom. That is a definite mood right there. Yeah, 50. And that's where it all went completely. It just went completely. I went to a festival and just ended up drawing weird things. So I went off my my little cutesy. It took 50 days. So, you know, well, 49 if we count the blank page. So these are all the bands that were on at the time. So the Dandy Warhols. I was really looking forward to the Dandy Warhols, and then they disappointed me. I know, it was a sad day. But Flogging Molly, they were awesome. This is one of the people at the festival. Clearly he wasn't some kind of a dragon, but I drew him as one. And he's got a Beautiful Days t-shirt on. And then we got day 2, which was a fantastic day. So we've got the Lovely Eggs, who are one of my favourite bands. We had Ned's Atomic Dustbin. We had Maximo Park, who are awesome. The Interrupters were awesome, and the Specials also were awesome. In fact, it was a really good day. And I've got the vodka jelly guy. There's a guy who walks around with jellies in little pots like this, and obviously with vodka. And he sells them to all the people who are in the audience. So vodka jellies. But this guy, more vodka jellies, please. Thank you very much. He's got his musical t-shirt on there. He's obviously clearly enjoying himself. Oh, and then we finally come back. Oh yeah, 51. Yeah, we got greeny. So we've decided, okay, we'll give it another one last attempt. The festival's over. I'm going back in with my cutesies. So we've got Greeny the ghost. We've got White Mothman. Mothman is one of my absolute favourite cryptids of all time. I'm obsessed with Mothman. I've got a Mothman plushie on my bed that my daughter bought for me for Christmas. I've got my Mothman t-shirt. I've got books about Mothman. I've got this beauteous Mothman that I framed that's on my desk now from Danielle. Thank you, Danielle. I'm still loving that. Then we go on to Krampus. So we've got cute Krampus. So 53, we're still carrying on. We're going for it. So I don't know about cute. He's kind of a bit scary, but also a bit cute. And I kind of like that about creatures. Then we've got the Yule goat. Colours went a bit astray with this one. I do believe I was away at this point in time, very limited with what I took with me as art supplies. So yeah, questionable colour choices on that one, but still okay. This guy, he was a pterodactyl. You know, what can he say? He's just a guy. We got Stitchy, another owl. I don't know. He kind of started off as a rainbow, but ended up as an owl. So yeah, maybe that's what happens. That's how owls are made. Start off as rainbows, end up as owls. Clearly you can see the state of my brain. I am already going off on a tangent again with this one. And we've got this cat here. And then it all goes heckin' again. Patterns. Just clearly into the patterns. Only in it for the patterns. Nothing cute here, just more patterns. And then I started designing my flower faces in here, the wire ones with the little felt middles. So that was a design for a flower face. Then we get into the world of the superb owls. So we got Barney. This is my original drawing for Barney. Not sure if I've done Bob yet, but I did draw a Bob. We got Biggles the church cat. No idea where this is from. So here's Biggles, and here's Biggles at the side of the church there. Yeah, happy chappy. Another festival, me waiting. This is from last year. Yes. So this is from last year. So obviously I took this little book with me to try and finish it up. And we have got Ian McCulloch here from Echo and the Bunnymen and lyrics from the song. And this was me waiting to see Ian McCulloch with Echo and the Bunnymen, and it was kind of okay-ish, but not as good as I expected. So, Party Owl Pete is another one of the superb owls. So his design was in here. We've got Athene or Noctu. I think that was an alternative name. So that's another little design going on there. We've got Poseidon, of course. Poseidon, half owl and half fish. Bless his heart. This was the Peppermint Skies landscape. I stuck my little drawing in there of the textile piece. And we got a King of the Cats going on here. To be or not to be? That is a question. Little bee. And then we just have some, oh, that's the walrus. That's my beautiful guy, Barry the walrus. That was his little sketch. And some more little samples of paint. This is my needle felted chicken card. I think there's a video for this one somewhere. Obviously did this in the back of the book previous to all the other stuff. Some Aurifil cotton colours. I don't know what I'm doing there. I have no clue. This is me doing some kind of a test for something. And These all end up in the back of the book for some strange reason, and another little swatchness there, and then that's it. That's all of it. So that is that sketchbook completed, and I do love these sketchbooks. They are the Talon's Art Creation sketchbooks, and I've just started another one, which you might have seen in my last video, which is this one here. So I've already stickered it up ready. They have to have stickers on. These ones here are from my favourite sticker creator, who is called Slightly Ghosts. So if you look for Slightly Ghosts on Etsy, you'll find these. So yeah, this guy is just me generally. Or this one, either of those two fit. And then this one, which is what I'm going to show you how I made. This one is Gwyneth, one of my 100 days project pieces that I've done really recently. And I really kind of loved her vibe. She's very sassy. And I wanted to make her into some stickers. So I thought, yeah, I think we can do this. So yeah, and obviously I did do it because there she is in sticker form. So I'll just show you how I did it. So the sticker idea, I've made stickers before. Well, I say I've made them with my daughter, who had a Cricut machine and printed them out for me, which obviously, as you know, Cricut machines don't print them, but they do cut them automatically. Well, I've gone old school with these ones. I haven't got a Cricut machine. I don't really think I actually need one at this point in time for what I need. But I made some stickers, look. Well, you can see from that one, I made a sticker. So this is Gwyneth as stickers, and I got quite a few of her out of one page. With the method I'm going to show you, you can do whatever size you wanted. So if you wanted to do a giant sticker, then that's also possible. This is a little sneak peek at some of the hearts I'm doing for Arty Farty Hearty, but I made myself some little heart stickers as well. And these ones you might recognise from my my sketchbook. I posted a picture of this. He's the front of my sketchbook for the cats. And I just wanted a few of him as well. In fact, I think I put one inside. I did, look. And I printed out a whole load of these little cats as well. And then I had just enough room on the bottom to fit a tiny one. So I resized it and printed that out as well. So the next couple of videos are going to be showing you how I did it. I'll try and explain along in the video, and I'll give you a little brief outline of it here now before before we go into the videos, because what I've done is I've recorded my screen, so it kind of shows you where I'm at, where I am about, and what I'm doing, but it doesn't explain. So I'll try and explain, and I will also do a voiceover for the videos as well, so that you can have a look. I mean, I apologise to anybody who's an Android user or any other phone user. There are other phones available, but I've got an iPhone, and on the iPhone, in the photographs section, you've got an option now of creating stickers from your photographs. Now, you might have seen this one already. You may not have seen it. I don't know. But if you go into a certain picture that you might like to make it a sticker of, you can select it, and it will it does a little line around it. It does like a highlighted flashing line. It lights it up. And if you move it with your finger, you'll find it's turned into kind of an object that you can move around. So that says then a little menu flashes up over the top of it and says add to stickers. And so you click on that and it makes it into a sticker. If you click on it again in the sticker folder, it gives you options, so you can make it into, you can just have it as is, you could have it with a white outline, you could have it as a puffy, you could have it as There's about 5 different options altogether. And you can pick however you want yours to look. So you don't have to have the white outline. The reason I picked it for mine is because it just seems so easy to see where to cut when you're cutting them out, but I'll come on to that in a minute. Anyway, once you've got your stickers in the sticker album, if you put your finger on the one that you want and drag it, you can drag it out of the photo program and you can drop it into another program. Now you can, if you've got Procreate, you can drop it into Procreate, which works as well. I dropped mine into the Pages app, which is Apple's version of Word, basically. So I've got a blank Pages document on my phone and I kind of dragged it out of the photos and dropped it into the Pages document. Once you've got it there, you can resize it, and because it's got the sticker outline around it, you can still vaguely see the outline of the sticker, which is great. I mean, if you don't want that, you can just have it as is and it just pastes the picture in. But I like the fact it's got the lines for the stickers, so you can actually see where you're cutting. So if you're not so great at cutting, then you've got some kind of a guideline, which I think is fabulous. But I'm going to show you 2 videos of me actually doing this. And then what you need to do is, once you've got your sheet of stickers, I did it on an A4 size, so you can then print them off and then cut them out. Obviously that's a hand-done thing. You need a sharp pair of scissors in order to do that. But another thing about this method is that you don't have to have all of the same sticker. So if you've got a few, if you've only got if you've got 6 or 7 different ones that you want to do and you only want one of each, you can just select the ones you want and drag and drop them into the Pages document, which I think is awesome. The resizing option is great and they print out beautifully. I have to say, all the detail is still on my Gwyneth. I think they worked out really well. As to paper that I use, any sticker paper works okay. I have got some vinyl sticker paper which I've been using. It's a matte, it doesn't shine, so it's not got a glossy effect on it. And that's really nice because you can put that on like water bottles and things. It's an actual vinyl. You can get one that I've got, which is just like a matte paper sticker. So it's not vinyl, it's just a paper sticker. All depends what you want it for, really. And you can get a glossy version of that as well. So you can get a matte or a glossy version of the paper sticker. I'm not sure if you can get a glossy version of the vinyl one, but I've only ever bought this one with a matte finish on it. It's nice and thick and does the job for me as far as I'm concerned. A glossy ones give you like a nice sheen. So maybe if like that guy there, you can see he's shining, whereas Gwyneth isn't. That's kind of the difference. And those are both from Amazon, so I've just ordered sheets of those from Amazon, but I had those already. I got my sheets already because I've made stickers before, as I say, with the Cricut, but having no Cricut, this is the best way to do them. Well, it's the best way that I've found. So yes, I'm going to show you the 2 videos, and then hopefully with this explanation and looking at that, you might be able to figure it out yourself. Yeah, have a play around in your photos section. I'm not sure whether Android have a similar kind of thing where you can make stickers. There are obviously ways to make stickers, but this is just such a simple one, especially if you have an iPhone or an iPad for that matter. You can do it on your iPad as well, and it's all in the Photos app. So yeah, go and check that out. Have a look at these videos, and I'll be back at the end to wave you bye-bye. So I did a couple of little videos on my phone just to show you what I did. So here I am in my iPhoto app or Photos app. You put your finger on the picture that you're wanting to copy basically, and it says, do you want to make it into a sticker? and it says add to stickers, and you just put it in. Then you get a few options. You can have a white outline, you can leave it as it is. There are about 5 different options. You pick which one you want. Once you've done that, I open a document in Pages so that I'm all ready. So I choose a new template, a blank template, go back into my iPhotos app, and then I will hold onto the sticker with my finger and drag it out physically, and then drop it into the document I've already opened. So the Pages document I've opened, and just keep holding onto it and drop it in. There has to be an easier way than this, but this is the way I've done it. Once it's in there, you can then play around with it. So I'm doing it again just to show you. I'm dragging it from the iPhoto app. I am dragging it along and then into the Pages document that I have opened already. So it's kind of like you just have to play around with it a little bit, get the sizing right, and then as soon as your sizing is correct, I'm going to play around with this with a bit on screen. The little blue dots around it, by the way, are the sizing. So if you grab on one of the corner blue dots, you can resize it, and it will tell you in centimetres how big your sticker is, which is quite handy if you know a specific size that you actually want. So, yeah, and I just keep going. And once I've got the size I want, I will then copy and paste it into my document over and over and over again. So I'll hold my finger on it, it's copy, and then paste, and then move the pasted one to the next section of the document. Hopefully you're going to see this pretty soon. It did go on for quite some time. I was playing around with the sizing basically. So yeah, once I've got it to the size, you see I've copied and pasted it, moved it over, and then paste it again, move it over, until you fill up your document. And you can do this, you don't have to just use one sticker. You could fill up your whole sheet with different stickers. It's entirely up to you. This is just how I did it. And once you have got them all on a sheet, then you can just go and print them out. So once I've got them all on the sheet, I send them to print. I make sure that I have changed the paper quality and said that I want to print it out at a best quality, because sometimes it just changes, and then you just print them out and cut them out and you're done. So there we have it. I hope you have enjoyed that little look at my sketchbook, and also how I am making my stickers, which I do like to stick on my sketchbooks. I have to be honest, I think a sketchbook's naked without stickers. These ones here, one of the old ones, these are made by my daughter and cut out with her Cricut machine. They've been hammered quite a bit, so they're standing up quite nicely. I don't know if I've got any on the inside. No, I don't. But yeah, the mushroom guys, the fun guys. And yeah, sketchbooks and stickers are made for each other, like jam and bread, tea and toast, sketchbook and stickers. Anyway, I'll stop waffling now and I will say bye-bye. I will be back here very, very soon with something else. I've got lots of things in the pipeline to show you. My brain is overflowing with stuff, so it will be back with me, hopefully. I think you just want my brain to be sitting here. Maybe, no, you wouldn't want that. So I will say a bye-bye for now, and I'll be back here very soon with something else. Bye!